Welcome to a little slice of Raw, ladies and gentlemen. This is about, you know what it is, the ladies want to play rough. When it comes to the Charlotte and the Sasha Banks, baby. When you look at this segment when it came with Mick Foley, this is the same type of segment Mick Foley kind of did when it came to, I think it was The Undertaker versus Edge around 2010, before he finally had to retire because of his neck. It felt just like that. He was doing everything he could to, at that time, to try and convince Edge to be the monster Edge he used to be. And in this case, you got the Sasha and the Charlotte being told the same thing. What it means you have to be to do this. What you're about to lose. How you're going to lose. What you're going to gain. What you're going to lose. That's how it felt. And for me personally, it was a very good segment from Mick Foley. He doesn't always get these things always right. He kind of goes a little off, or he kind of becomes a little flat sometimes, but usually he's not too bad on point. But he was good here. But here's the thing. This is what I'm worried about when it comes to the ladies. And I'm not just talking about the ladies. I'm talking about everyone that's about to go into Hell in a Cell. Only two people have been in Hell in a Cell. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. If I remember correctly, I think Roman Reigns was in Hell in a Cell. Unless I'm wrong, it's just Seth Rollins. But let's be honest. Out of 3 matches, there's either 1 or 2 participants that's ever been in there. And at this moment, especially with the World Series going on and how Monday Night Football was, and what happened with the debates, the WWE is taking big hits on ratings. And they have not done that well. I know they probably got a good bump because of what's going on with Brock Lesnar and the Goldberg. You're not just next, you're last. When it comes down to it, even with that, they're expecting a big turnout when it comes to Hell in a Cell. They need this. That's why they booked 3 Hell in a Cell matches. And this is what I'm worried about, not just because of the women, but everyone that participates in those matches. As far as I know, there's only one person. That's supposed to be Seth Rollins. I could be wrong. It might also be Roman Reigns. I just can't remember. I don't know why I'm blanking. But essentially speaking, either 1 or 2 people out of 6 have been in those matches, and the WWE are pushing these guys to get it done right. They need a big hit with this. They're dying for a big hit. And as you know, when it comes to WWE, they go too far with it. A lot of times the WWE pushes these people so hard, they get hurt. Last year, we had more than a dozen people hurt. More than a dozen. The year before that, at least a dozen more. And the WWE doesn't tend to understand. If you push your talent too hard, they get badly hurt. When they get badly hurt, they're not on TV. When they're not on TV, you lose money. You lose money. Now, I understand the business. You can get hurt. It happens. 1, 2, or 5 people can be out from a company. But more than a dozen? There's maybe about 70 or 80 wrestlers that's on the Raw, SmackDown, and NXT rosters that are generally active in the most scene. At least 80 or 90 wrestlers. And at a given time in the last 3 years, from 2013 until now, how many people have gotten hurt that have managed to come back? But how many people have gotten hurt? 20? At least 15 to 20 people have gotten hurt. And most of those people that have been hurt have been on the main roster. Maybe 3 or 5 people on NXT. But generally at least 15 people or more have been hurt on Raw and SmackDown. And I'm not even sure if it's been 15. I'm sure it's at least 20 people. And you got about 90 people generally on the roster completely across all 3 brands. And they have a tendency to push them too hard. They have a tendency to make them go out there and try hard. You got to go out there. You got to do your business. We need something. And don't think they don't make them do that. Look what happened with Psycho Sid and WCW. They told him, do something different. And what happened with him? He broke his freaking leg. I'm telling you. I'm worried about these 6 participants in Hell in a Cell. Only one of them has ever, or 2, have ever been in Hell in a Cell. And this is something they really need badly. They need this because of the brand split. And now they split the audience. And a lot of people care more about SmackDown than Raw. Even though Raw's ratings have gone up a little bit because of Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. SmackDown has always been the B show. Raw has been the A show. Vince doesn't like to see Raw be low. He takes that personally. So I'm just worried about the people here. I really hope they'll be alright when it comes to the Hell in a Cell. But this is just my point of view of it. And I hope you enjoyed this little slice of Raw. Please give me a comment below. Oh, for Sarah and Morgan, watch out, probably tonight or tomorrow it's coming out. I have your video done. I actually have it done. And it was hard to do, and I hope you enjoy it, and it's kind of long, so I hope you don't mind seeing a long video. And my own feelings about both of you, because I kind of added a little bit of my feelings towards you guys, okay? I don't normally do that. I try not to. This is a wrestling channel. I try not to involve too much of my own personal life, my own personal feelings. It's not something you should do when you're really trying to entertain, but I did say how I felt about you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day. Have a good